Don't tell me you've been here since last night.
God, I lost track of time.
You'd see the details better if you slept, Danny. You don't have to push yourself this hard.
You're right, but I can't sleep. This file is hiding something, Miles. I can feel it. I just can't pin it down. I think our only shot is going to the Foundation headquarters and talking to Lothar Bright face to face.
Did you get an appointment?
No response. I called. They said his schedule is full. It sounded vague, closed off.
Then going there is better. At least they'll have to say something to our faces.
Yeah, let's go. First thing I want to know is what they're hiding.
Doesn't this place feel overly sterile to you?
It looks good. Maybe too good for things they want to keep hidden.
Welcome to Harborlight Foundation. How may I help you?
We'd like to see Lothar Bright. Danny Taylor, police. I left a message yesterday.
Mr. Bright's schedule appears to be completely full today. When he'll be available isn't clear at the moment.
So, indefinite?
He may be out of the city for a while. You can email us. We'll get back to you.
Understood. I left my number already. If he does decide to respond, you know how to reach me.
Captain?
Evil doesn't sleep. Let's go.
Doesn't exactly look like the kind of place you'd go for a morning walk.
This is one of the most problematic areas in the city. Morning walks are the last thing anyone should be doing here.
Detective Taylor, this scene is all yours. Nothing's been touched.
Thank you.
Wrists are cut, but the wounds are shallow.
Yeah, so shallow it's almost like they didn't commit to it. And the notes, they're too clean.
These don't look like two different handwriting styles. Same pen, same pressure, same sentence structure. That's Harborlight, isn't it?
It is, but we don't jump to conclusions yet. Let CSU process the scene. Then we move from there.
There's a mark on the glass.
Fingerprint?
Not sure. We'll wait for CSU.
I'm getting a strong foul play vibe, Miles. This scene's been rearranged.
Who do you think did it?
Someone in a hurry, and someone who knew them.
Nice view for a morning. What do we have?
Hüseyin, what brings you here?
No assignment. Just checking on my favorite detective. So, what's going on?
Double suicide? Or suicide staging? Inconsistent notes? And something else? An envelope from HLF. We'll see what it is after CSU finishes. These notes, this scene, something's off.
If this was suicide, would there really be that little blood from the wrists?
No, not enough to be fatal. Let CSU do their job. Then we'll see whether this is a group suicide or a double homicide.
I'll head down and talk to the witnesses. Let's see if anything comes up.
Hold on. You don't work for SSPD, and this isn't an IAA case. Protocol says we go together.
Seriously?
That's the rule.
Hüseyin, for the first time in a long while, you're officially off duty. Maybe it's time you actually took a break.
You know me, Danny. I'm not good at resting by doing nothing.
I know, but Miles is right. At least today, you're under SSPD's roof. Go together, talk to the witnesses, get the initial statements. I'll stay here with CSU.
We'll bring you whatever we find.
All right. Let's go, Miles. Teaching me bureaucracy. One day, I'll make you regret it.
That's too many coincidences for one day. What did you get?
Apartment 6 is clear. Last neighbor. Let's sum it up.
Apartment 2 saw an unfamiliar man in the building last night. Around 11 p.m., he was carrying a bag.
Apartment 4 heard a scream. Very short.
Apartment 1 was empty. Pest control. No information.
Timeline?
Scream around 11:15. Someone running down the stairs around 11:30. An unknown male entering the building at 11.
The times line up. Someone enters before the murder and leaves in a hurry after.
So we have an unknown man, a scream, a rushed exit, and a staged suicide scene. Looks like he stayed inside about half an hour.
Sounds like a textbook homicide.
Let's get back to the department. We need to find this guy. Our victims are Lena Mercer and Eric Vale. Message logs show Lena believed she was being followed for the past 2 weeks. That's why she asked Eric to stay with her.
Lena's phone has a few references to a stalker, no name. But one message stands out. Can you stay tonight? I saw the same man again.
So she was talking about a man. That's our first focus.
Lena also had an ex, Thomas Kendrick. They fought about jealousy and infidelity a month ago. She cut contact. There's a restraining order.
Classic profile? Did he try to reach her recently?
Yes, 3 calls. Messages too. No replies.
He's our first suspect.
The building superintendent is interesting. He said he heard noise around 11, but in an earlier statement, he said he heard nothing.
Which means he might be hiding something.
Or he was scared. Either way, first 2 suspects, Thomas and the superintendent.
Thomas Kendrick. We talk to him first. Then the superintendent.
I'll have officers bring him in.
I'm going to get some air. You coming?
Yeah. You okay?
I don't know. The last few months have been messy.
Did coming back to the job help?
This place, it's familiar. No matter what I go through, when I'm back here, I can breathe again.
What about Anna? I mean, how are you really?
Every day, I try to understand what she must have felt. Her last message, her last look. She left my office angry. She was looking for a friend. And I treated her like a supervisor. It just keeps looping in my head.
Everyone in this city lost something, Danny. But you lost more than most. That's why you're still here. That's why you're still fighting.
I'm afraid of losing the fight.
You won't, because you're not alone.
What about you? Why don't you have an assignment yet? Nothing from Delphora?
Delphora's been silent for 3 days. No intel, no tasking. I'm still waiting for orders.
That normal?
Nothing's normal anymore. I'm just hanging around. For the first time, I don't know what comes next.
Look, you're doing everything you can for us. Your support matters. You matter. It's good having you around. Maybe the change of air helps.
They say Superseed's air is suffocating.
Time to work. Thomas Kendrick,
Yeah,
how long has it been since you last saw Lena Mercer?
few weeks. We broke up, Detective. It was over.
You called her 3 times?
Yeah, I did. Didn't last long. She didn't answer. Why does that matter?
Thomas, Lena is dead.
What? No, that's... What do you mean dead?
Last night, in her apartment, she was found with a man.
Eric! Was it Eric?
Yes, Eric Vale.
What was he doing there? You want me to think they were together? I know she didn't love him. Detective, I didn't do this.
That's what I want to verify. So tell me, where were you when they were killed?
At home, watching a show. Check my phone, my internet history. The neighbors must have heard me. I didn't go anywhere. Look, I never hurt Lena. Even if I hurt her emotionally, I'm not someone who'd kill her. But
But?
there was a guy pest controlling my building. Backpack, that type. Lena mentioned him that day.
What did she say?
She said he was weird. Something's off about him. He tried to talk to her. Not a normal look. Like he wasn't looking at her face, but at what was inside her head. I talked to him too. Bad vibe. He just smiled. Didn't answer. Like my presence didn't even register. She was really scared that day. If someone did this, it could have been him.
All right, Thomas. That's all for now.
Detective, Lena wasn't a bad person. She never stole, never hurt anyone. But someone was after her. And I couldn't do anything.
Thomas?
Clean. Jealousy, history, but not a killer. He mentioned something useful. Lena was disturbed by a pest control guy.
Pest control? When?
I asked the superintendent this morning. Apartment 1 was treated yesterday morning, between 9:30 and 10.
Morning.
The superintendent said only one person came. Backpack, standard equipment. He also implied Lena had been acting strange that day.
So Lena saw him in the morning, got uncomfortable, then he might have shown up again at night?
Time of death is between 11 and 11:30. Treatment was in the morning, so he had no legitimate reason to be back.
Exactly, which means he didn't come back for work. He came back for Lena.
Do we have a company name?
Yeah, the superintendent showed me the invoice. Clean Zone Pest Control.
We won't get more from the superintendent. We go to the company first. Whoever saw Lena that morning is the same one who came back that night.
I've got the address. I'll text you.
Looks like that's where this leads.
Let's see what we find. SSPD. We need to ask about a treatment you performed yesterday.
Who treated apartment 1 at 48 Marston Street yesterday morning?
Let's see. Marston, 48. Here it is. Assigned tech, Brandon Hale.
What about 2 weeks ago, Sunshore Apartments, Thomas Kendrick's building?
Brandon did that one too. Kid's fast. Gets things done.
Where is Brandon right now?
Today he had 2 jobs. Finished one this morning. Now, Riverside Press. Treatment from 3 p.m. He should be there right now.
Right on schedule.
Address?
Job site's here. Home address too. But listen, Brandon's a quiet kid. Wouldn't hurt anyone.
No one hurts anyone until they do.
If we catch him on site, we get him clean.
Then let's not waste time. SSBD. Brandon Hale. Stop.
Good run. Wrong direction.
Eric's cause of death was asphyxiation, but not the usual kind. His larynx was crushed. That takes a single, focused blow, Brandon.
I didn't mean to. He attacked me.
Lena had a mark on her neck. It matches the hose on your sprayer.
That was an accident.
You strangled her with the hose, Brandon. The pressure points match. The imprint matches. Cheap equipment leaves very specific marks. Yours does.
I just wanted her to stop screaming.
After that, you staged the scene, made it look like suicide. You wrote both notes, same pen, same hand. You also forgot the fingerprint on the glass. I'm confident it'll match you.
I thought maybe someone would believe it. I just wanted Lena to love me.
Lena was afraid of you, Brandon. You refused to accept that, and you killed a woman who was afraid. Lena's light was a smile. You drowned it in darkness.
Today's recap. We got stonewalled by a cult, solved the double homicide, and chased a guy through an apartment basement. Pretty standard Monday for Superseed.
Seems like this city was built for you.
Days like this, they wear you down, but they also remind you why you're still here.
That we made a difference feeling?
Let's call it knowing we can fix something. I'd forgotten what that felt like.
All right, let's celebrate. Diner, coffee, food, reset the night.
I'm out. This city beat me up today. I'm going straight to bed. You should too.
My stomach refuses advice tonight. I need food.
Good. Diner's on me then.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
Ready?
Let's go. You're exhausted.
Not just tired, Danny. Something's wrong.
Delphora?
3 days. No assignments, no calls, no check-ins, no protocol. I've never seen silence like this since joining IAA.
You could go to Delphora, see what's going on.
Can't. Protocol says I stay where I was last assigned until recalled. But they're hiding something.
What about Stratton?
Stratton was transferred to a crematorium in Delphora. I'm 100% sure he's dead.
Whatever happened, you're here. With me, with Miles. You're not alone.
I know. Otherwise I'd have lost it already.
Do you think we'll ever find Anna? At least, what's left of her?
Danny, I know this is unbearable, but every day that passes works against us. Without new leads, the odds keep shrinking. I wish it were different, but some people don't come back.
I don't know, Hüseyin. It feels like something bad is coming.
Yeah, I feel it too.